So it's a great pleasure for me to introduce Gaston Bacchiani. I hope I'm saying your last name really well. I introduced him last year as well, and this year it's such another pleasure for me to introduce him. He's coming originally from Argentina, but also living in Germany. He transitioned to a more subtle form of nourishment in 2013 and then continued to win German gold medals. He's running half marathons and doing acrobatics. So he's really grounding this in the physical, but he's going to really touch upon, if I know well, the emotional part of our being and this whole process. And he shares with us something called, it's a new paradigm of consciousness, expanding consciousness called
the feeling technology.
Yes, thank you. Perfect. So welcome, Gaston. So happy to have you at the festival again this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the presentation. I really loved. Thank you. Wow. I'm happy of being here again and again and again. And thank you, Nicolas, and thank you, Rafaela, and thank you all the beautiful people always treating us so beautiful, so warmly. Thank you, the translators also. Luigi in Italiano, Iona, I don't know who else is translated. Thank you very much. I know that I get so enthusiastic when I start sharing, so someone had to tell me, slow down, slow emotion, and I will do it. Well, what I would like to share with you today is how we can understand the emotions from a new paradigm, from a new way, from a new point of view. And how we can get this, if you pay attention, all these emotions generates physical contractions. If you are sad or if you are anger, whatever you feel, you have to recognize it in your body. And this contraction in your body, it's made by electricity. So it's energy. So what we are going to see today, how we can utilize this energy that generates these emotions, these contractions, in free energy or in energy that is flowing in our system. And just 2 words about myself. I didn't work for changing to the pranic lifestyle or for this subtle, more subtle way of nourishment. I didn't knew it. But how I started is 20 years ago. I had a situation in my life. I was always following spiritual path, different spiritual path. I was always called to spirituality. And 20 years ago, I had a situation that I was very angry and it was very frustrating for me. And I felt a lot of injustice. For me, the word injustice was the key. And I felt very, very angry. And I was started to be like dangerous to the people around me because I was very, very frustrated. So I had to make the decision to work on my emotions, to learn about them, what can I manage them or what I can do. I tried everything that I was learning before just to clean myself or to take out all this dirty energy or whatever I was calling that before in my old paradigm. And I couldn't do it. It was always coming back and coming back. And I would like to share all this also because a lot of people here ask me, Gaston, when I am in a pranic process, or when I am here in the festival, I feel so connected. Everything is so beautiful, so harmonized. Then I come back home with my partner, with my family, with my friends, and then I get triggered. And it looks like, okay, here we can do it, or it's easier, and we come back to the normal world, and we cannot manage it. And the idea is and the point is, because of our emotions. If we could do like this, click, click, just finish with emotions, it would be everything much easier. So what happened to me is I decided to put focus because it was a need, not because I wanted to work on the emotions. I had to do that in order to be relaxed again. So when I did it, and after 9 years of working myself, trying different things, my body told me, it was in 31st of December 2013, I was eating a lot of food. I'm from Argentina, and I was eating a lot of meat every day. And I never did fasting and anything, nothing at all. I didn't knew about the difference between vegetarian and vegan. I didn't care. I was just eating as always, as I grow up. But on 1st of January, my body say we have to stop eating. And I thought I was ill, and I started to make a research. And then I discover a lot of things. But when I found this living on light, or this world of pranic, my body say, this is this. You have to learn how to adjust the body to receive these frequencies. So I could say that I have the good luck that I was trained to feel my body. So that is why what I would like to share with you is, if you can learn that through utilizing our body, we can generate this transformation in our life. And all the wisdom is coming from inside out. Before, I used to follow a lot of gurus or different paths or important people who had special powers and light. And then I realized when my body told me, now you are emotionally balanced, mentally you have more clarity. We just need to stop eating the same way that we are doing now. And my process was very, very smooth. But it wasn't because I wanted, it happened itself. So what I want to share with you is my path the 9 years before, all the steps that I didn't know that I was going through. And then when everything's happened and I look back, I say, oh, okay, I did this and this and this and this. And this is why I create or organize the feeling technology, these 7 steps to understand the emotion and to learn how I can integrate them in my system, in my consciousness. I'm going to talk about this slower. You got it? Slower. Otherwise, okay. Slower enough? Oh, no, okay. For me, what is important is to understand that we have a lot of prejudice about emotions. We think that they are something, we grow up thinking that the emotions are something wrong, or something that I don't want to feel it because it feels uncomfortable. And what I learned through my own experience is that if I am a spirit incarnated inside of a physical body, if I am consciousness living in this reality, I need to learn to feel. because the higher frequency, we are already spirits. So the game that we are playing here is just not going up. It's just, how can I low down my frequency and still be connected? Because it's the spirit, our spirit, it's so high, and when we, if we would like to have matter, we need to slow down the frequency. So when we slow down the frequency, matter starts appeared. So what we are doing here, this game, is how can I still be connected with my source, with my consciousness, and play the game of how it feels lower frequencies in this instrument that I have here, this physical body, because the body waves are lower than the spirit waves. So the key is, how can I match both together? Okay, it's like, for example, if I invite you to say, oh, you would like to go to the deep in the ocean, we need a submarine, correct? Because the pressure is different after surface. If I could have this conference and all of the spirits, I say, would you like to come to the earth? Would you like to play the game? We need a submarine. We need something that can adapt the pressure of the place, the frequency, to go deep. So the submarine is the vehicle, is the physical body that we are running here in this third dimension. So we need to understand our submarine. We need to understand our physical body. Slowly. Okay? If you understand quickly, no, you have to understand. We need to understand this slowly. So can you imagine going very deep in the Marianas cave? It is the deepest hole in the earth, 20 kilometers deep. Without a submarine, it's not possible. The pressure going to kill us. And can you imagine being in a submarine that you don't understand how to guide it? It makes no sense. If we have a submarine, we need to understand the radars in the submarine, all the lights, all the things. The problem is that we are running this life without knowing our submarine, our vehicle, our physical body. So, what I invite you today is to be open and to utilize all these things about emotions as the panel of the submarine. It's beep, 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 choop, beep, 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 What is all this noise? What is all this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's just you're trying to move with the, oh, I hear noises, and you go with the submarine displacement. So we need to learn, if we have no control of the submarine, the current of the life, the current of the ocean, it's moving us. But the idea is, how can I guide this submarine here? So what I realize is that all the contractions that I have in each encounter, when I meet some person, it's, or in some situation, it's my spirit, my soul trying to expand, and it's hitting mental structures. And when I hit mental structures, it's like, this is the border of my mental structure, and this is the spirit. And when I go there, tongue, 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 and I want to do like this. But I cannot do like this because this bar here, it's a mental structure that it doesn't allow me to expand. So the idea is to understand that this mental structure is this. So I'm running the life, understanding, doing the interpretation of life through these bars. tick, 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 orange, because I grew up in Argentina with my culture. So my culture give me the filter through which my spirit that is coming from, I don't know where, outside very expanded, I'm trying to play the game with an Argentinian guy who is eating meat and playing the cool guy, because the Argentinians are very cool, you know, that, you know. And we have an ego like this. In Argentina, and it's, we are not normals, we're Argentinians, you know? But you are laughing, but it's true. I grew up thinking that I was more than the rest of the people. I don't know why, but it was like this in my culture. And then I realized that this, oh my God, it's something that holds me instead of giving me expansion. So what I learned is when I start to feel my emotions through my filters, through the contractions, I'm going to explain the 7th step of the feeling technology right now, but just for I understand, it's I expand the space where my spirit, I expand my submarine. I did a big submarine and my spirit could move better. So actually I changed the sunglasses. I changed the way I was seeing life, understanding life. Okay? And then I could feel expand. And here one little thing I was talking about with someone today, and he told me, Gaston, I was following the pranic lifestyle or this spiritual teacher or guru or whatever, and I realized later that I was hurting myself. And this is very important here, because sometimes we want to be specials because we want to be loved and we want to achieve superpowers. And it's very, just take care of that. It's very attractive to be a pranic guy or a pranic or special person because of whatever reason is your mental pattern, that you think that when you are a pranic person or when you are an enlightened person or when you don't eat anymore, you have the superpowers to do whatever it is, and everybody's going to love you. Oh, look at this. Arrived Superman with the super pranic powers. You know, everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. So if you realize that you have a need, for example, of recognition, we fall in this trap. And it's a little bit dangerous that we could hurt our submarine, our physical body. So it's very important to be aware of that. Because sometimes I got people say, oh, Gaston, I was 40 days without eating. And I say, it's better that you eat something, you're going to die anyway. You know, it was like the submarine was, I cannot anymore. So you have to take care of the physical body. It's very important. It doesn't matter how did it other people. It doesn't matter the other gurus or special. They found a way. Great, I'm happy for you. But you are here to find your own way. Don't follow anybody. Don't even believe me. It's I'm just Gaston with my experience, and I put my experience on a table like a buffet, and you can take whatever you want for the whole buffet that I put on the table. If you only want an olive, it's great. If you don't want anything, it's great also. I support you in your path. Just being yourself. And I share with you my tools. Just take care that if you're looking at me, you are looking through your glasses. For some of you, Gaston is so cool. For some of you, oh, look at this stupid guy with these funny glasses. I wanted that someone explain me the superpowers. You know, so it depends how you see this guy in front of you. So that's all what I would like to share with you. It's clear till here what I want to share. It's makes sense. The submarine. Yes. Okay. Good. So, Could we do this, the presentation? Have we something here? Okay, great, well done. So if you put play over there, you can, in play at the top, start the presentation. Beautiful. So the feeling technology, what I would like to share with you is the power of the emotional integration. It's how you can get the energy from integrating the emotions in your system instead of trying to put it out. So let's go, Fabio, pass the, just I want to show you, do you know this picture? The guy seeing a 6 and the other guy seeing a 9 in the same thing. So this picture is very good because this is this. We have different ways of understanding life. And if we think that I have the truth, and I would like to explain to you that the life is orange, and you are trying to put your energy to explain to me that the life is violet, we are losing energy. So if I try to convince you, I am losing my own energy. So we need to understand this. If I accept your point of view, and I have enough inner space for your system, I can open my universe to allow your universe with your sunglasses being inside my universe. So I grow up orange, but now I can accept violet, and I can accept every person here. So if we are 7,500 million people in the world, there is 7,500 truths on the world at the same time. So the question is, am I ready to understand and to process in my submarine all the information that is coming from different people around me? Or I am closed and I have no inner space? So we're going to learn today how we can develop this inner space inside of us. Okay, so keep going. Perhaps this picture, you know it, you know, situations that we have with different emotions. I feel not listened, or I feel sad, or I feel with lonely and with anxiety. You know all of this, okay, or not? Or you don't have these problems? Perhaps I confused you don't have these things, or you have it? You have it? And when you have all these, what do you do after that? I go to the kitchen and or not? Oh no, not you, because you're pranic. Okay, okay. But normal people like me, I used to go to the kitchen now and to put it down, all this anxiety. Or you can utilize food, or you can utilize sport, or you can utilize sex, or you can utilize porn, or you can utilize whatever you work, you know, just to put something in the hole that we feel in the body. So we're going to learn how we can feel all these body sensations, this time with consciousness. Next. So we are all of this, with all these different states. Some people say, oh, Gaston, when I am enlightened or pranic, I'm going to be always like smiling, and the life is beautiful, and all this love and beautiful, and it's great, and it's beautiful, and boom, what the hell, who put this motherfucker? Oh, sorry, but I am a guy, you know? So you are happy and in flow till the next step of your evolution, till the next step of your growth. So if I'm walking here and there is a chair here and point, oh, there's a step, you know, in the stairs, boom, it hurts. But that's hurt show me that I can integrate it. I can put it here and I can grow. It's like this. I am here. I am, there's something hurting me. I don't want to feel it. So I escape. But if I learn how to integrate this in my life, in my point of view, whoop, I grow like this. So this emotion that before was generating pain, a contraction, a bad sensation, actually give me 5 centimeters more of bigger perspective in my life. So we keep growing and growing and growing. I'm breathing. I need to breathe. I want to share so many things. So this is the idea. It's clear? Yes. Okay, beautiful. So feeling technology, I'm going to explain to you the 7 steps. Okay, step number 1. What comes? This is the benefits. Okay, say, okay, Gaston, why should I feel my emotions with consciousness? Why should I integrate this? Because you're going to get benefits on the 3 levels. On the physical level, you're going to get more energy. And when you get more energy in the system, your system starts to regenerate itself. I don't know why. It should be slower. Thank you. Thank you, Abigail, for being here and saying, Gaston, relax. Thank you, Abigail. I'm so happy that Abigail is here. She's 14 years old, and she's here, and she's very curious and open. So I'm happy that we are supporting also young people starting the path with consciousness, but she knows more than all of us, so it doesn't matter. So thank you for sharing with us your presence here, Abigail. On the mental level, we get more clarity. We start to say, okay, we are not more on the reaction. Oh, like here, no? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, there is here something I need to work on. And I put this inside of me. And I start to grow, to grow. And on the emotional level, what we get is more balance. And when we get more balance, it's not only about food. We can have deeper relationships. You can connect with people in a new way because you are balanced emotionally and you are ready to go deeper inside of you and inside of the other person, just to embrace whatever is happening over there. Okay, so next. Oh, this is Gaston talking, not important. Feeling technology, I already tried or share it in 12 countries, in 5 languages, in 2 continents. And why I tell you this? Because it's very important to understand also, it doesn't matter from where I come from. It doesn't matter my story. It doesn't matter what happened with your father, with your mother. It doesn't matter how many classes you have, or language you speak, or traumas you lived. All of them, you feel it in the body. So all of us, we learn how we can feel it in the physical body. And then we can do something for that. So I invite you to taste it. Okay, tomorrow we are going to do a mini workshop in the morning from 8 till 8:45. We're not going to practice it tonight. And the day after tomorrow, I'm going to do a meditation at 9. We are going to share, but more, not telepathically, it's more the frequency we're sharing together. You're going to understand after the explanation about the law of resonance. So the first one, who is guilty? So my big problem was that there was things happening to me in my life and I felt guilty. And as long I felt guilty, I couldn't grow up. I was always victim, and it's your fault. So in this state, we cannot start. The invitation is start to be honest and understand that if there is something, you can put the next picture. If you, for example, this lady, she's just trying to paint here, or if I'm going to shave, if I don't like the image of Gaston, I don't put the charm on the mirror and trying to change the image of Gaston on the mirror. I need to work here. So it's very important that we realize that and we leave the world around us and we do like this. And we start to do this metamorphosis, this caterpillar transform into a butterfly, but we need to work inside. It's difficult. I'm training all this, but it's very difficult not to say, okay, you know Gaston, but you don't know my partner. If you really work with my partner, you know what is emotion. You know, I have a partner also, and I know. So, you know, it's so difficult in a partnership. Oh, but you don't have these parents. I have this and this and this. And we start with all these stories, and it's truth for all of us, but we need to learn to let them there and grow up from this physical sensation. So first of all, stop being victim. Take the responsibility. So if you are ready to take the responsibility of yourself, I can continue. If not, no. Are you ready? I love Nicolas. I'm ready. Are you ready to take the responsibility of your emotions? If you would like, okay, if you would like to go to the, okay, for the other ones, you can go. Because you are not going to understand what I'm going to say. This is only for people who really wants to be responsible for their own emotions. And here, Gaston is not going to do like, and you're going to change your life, no. Or Pranic, no. Here is, I share how you can develop this capability in yourself. It's your business. I'm here to support and to be with you and to understand and to feel with you, but it's your job. Next. So, how I feel. It's very good. I explained all this about all this feeling that I have in my body. It's about my mental patterns. So I explained it a little bit before. So go to the next. So here is Gaston explaining that. It's funny, but it's very, very, very important that we start to realize that otherwise, if you give only one moment for you, I invite you. How much time do we have? I wanted to do a little exercise, but I don't have time. Tomorrow morning. Next. We can go over the hour. Oh, okay. Okay. Slow down. Sorry. Speak faster? Yes, yes, I'm sorry for all the translating. I'm really, thank you very much that you are putting yourself, your energy, your spirit for transmitting this in all these languages. Thank you, really, all of you that are with the microphone. I really thank you. I don't know where you are, but I thank you from my heart. Really, that's touched me that you are in sync with me, sharing with all these beautiful people. Thank you for that. I appreciate the work, your work, your love. So there is one important thing that I would like to share, that it is also important that we understand that we are inside. We think that there is only air here, but this is a field. And in this field, the frequency moves. Whatever I feel in my instrument, in my guitar, you could feel it if you are open enough and you utilize this part of the body. And I want to share with you a little video of the law of resonance. So I'm going to, before you put play, I would like to explain. I showed this video with two guitars. If the two guitars are tuned, I am in the guitar playing one chord, and nobody is touching the other guitar. There's no person. And I put some papers that you can see there, little yellow papers in the middle. And when I played a chord, the other guitar, without any touch, starts to move. And when it starts to move, the paper is going to fall down. So I put the paper there that you can see that the chord moves also. So it's like this is like a superpower that we think, but it's only the law of resonance. Play, please, Fabio.
Mhm.
Uh, the click on.
Mhm.
While. Meanwhile? No. It's here? It's here? No. Hello? Hello? Okay. I can utilize this. Meanwhile, the master of technique can check it. I did something. Perhaps it was my mistake. I need this because I need my two hands. Hello? Okay. Anyway, so what is important here is that we realize that we are immersed in a field that everything that I feel, you can get it. And everything that I feel, there is an impact in your guitar, in your body, in your feeling. And the same way around also. So if I learn to integrate my emotions, it's like I learn how can integrate this tone in my life, this note, sadness, for example. If I feel sad and there is other person with sadness and I didn't integrate it in my consciousness, in my system, each time that I meet this person, generates a contraction, activates the other person, is the guitar, dong, 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 sadness, sadness, sadness. I feel a contraction. And then I'm going to say to all my friends, oh, don't invite him anymore to the party. He has bad energy because I don't feel comfortable. But actually, the problem is that this person has the same need or emotion or pattern that I have that I didn't integrate yet. So we're going to learn what we can do first in ourselves, and then we can share this with others. So Gennaro, it's working? Okay, let's flow with the situation. Okay. What else? So till here, everything is clear. First step, stop being victim, realize working on yourself. Number two, understanding that there is patterns that generate the contraction, and also important to understand the law of resonance. So the number three is this. We have, do you know this image about the iceberg? 20% above the surface, 80% under the surface. So this is the conscious, I am conscious only 20%. And 80%, it's in my subconscious. The problem is that the subconscious is running my life the whole day. So how can I get this subconscious? How can I understand this subconscious? And I can utilize my physical body. If I utilize my physical body, it's like a compass that I can have to understand what's going on in my subconscious. You can work also with hypnosis or other methods, but we used to go somewhere and we have always the body available. If you don't forget the body is always following below the head when you go here. So we can utilize the physical body to understand, and we can utilize this physical body. So one little question to you right now. If I ask you, hello, hello, yes, here. If I ask you, do you feel, let's do one minute thing. Check if there is some emotion in your body. Just relax, breathe, and observe. And observe if there is some kind of contraction. 80–90% of the contractions, we can feel it in the throat, in the solar plexus, or in the stomach. Just I want to know if you can be aware of this part of the body. And if you feel something, just give me a signal. Okay, beautiful. There is something beautiful. Great. So the next time when we meet someone, we are going to say, "Hi, nice to meet you. I feel a contraction in my throat." Oh, when you say that, I feel something here in my solar plexus. Oh, when you do this, I feel so anger and my stomach is contracting. So I take in the responsibility of it's going on in my physical body. I don't say it's your fault because you did this. I take the responsibility. I put alarms because otherwise I keep talking always. So next one, please. So the number 4 is, okay, Gaston, I understand. I found it here. Why should I feel it? I don't want to feel it. Could you give me something that I can do that I don't feel this contraction in my throat anymore? And I say, if you would like to take something in order to release this, you can take the responsibility. So when you take the responsibility, automatically you start to understand that your physical body is giving you a signal how you can understand what's going on inside your system. So next. Okay, perfect. How can I do it, Gaston? Close your eyes 1 second. Everybody. Open your eyes. Thank you. I want to show this. So if I have fear of judgment, for example, you know, when I see all of you there judging me, something start to happen here. So a contraction. So I can start to try to fight the contraction, or I can to be in contact with her. So I use this because I love it. It's a great way. I say, oh, you are there? Yes, I am here. I am your emotion. I want to be felt. Could you feel me? Could you feel me? And with this emotion, this fear start to be here, I say, no, 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 I don't want to feel you. Please, please, please feel me. I say, I feel judge. No, not now, not now. Yes. And press here. And when I start this fighting, all this, it's a waste of energy. Just understand, because this little part is a little Gaston, a little part of me, a little child that he doesn't feel understood, or he doesn't feel embraced, or he has fear of being judged from papa or mother, father, mother. So and this is utilizing, observe this guy here. Yes, me, can you see me? Yes, we can see you. Shut up. No, I want to be felt. Okay, but shut up now. No, shut up. No. So I had to drink alcohol. And now I can be relaxed. My emotion doesn't disturb me anymore. You know, I said, chill the lever, put all the alcohol out, and the reconnection start. Hey, I am here. I am here. So I go to the kitchen. I start eating again. So the idea is not to put this guy down. It's just to open the arms, accept it, recognize him, and embrace it. And feel it with consciousness, as we were talking today. Just accepting all these people that raised the hand and felt something in the body. You have also this little part of you over there. And you know what? I am here with my consciousness, with my new consciousness as Gaston, accepting and connecting with all these frequencies also there, with all these fears, with all these sadness, or all these emotions that if I can integrate in the system, you can do it also. I'm not someone special. I'm a regular guy who just decided to be honest with myself, accept these little parts in myself, embrace them, and breathe. How it works, the emotional integration. I suggest, if you can, to anchor and accept and let this part do it his job. As you breathe, and allow the process to happen. This is with presence, with consciousness. And then we were doing an exercise today with a friend also there. Then you start to feel more inner space inside of you. So it is very important to accept all of them. I have a lot of them, but if you have it inside, you can generate more inner space. It's clear till here? Okay, beautiful. The number 6, the next one. We go quickly but slower. Okay, which is my need? After the integration, the cool thing with the integration is that you don't need to understand the reason or the story. You don't need to lose yourself in your mind. You can utilize it right away. There is a contraction. I'm going to feel it. I breathe it. I open and I allow the process to happen. It sounds easy, I know, but I used to do this and explain all this process in 7 days, you know, that you can understand step by step, each step. But here we have 1 hour on it. So you have to learn in 1 hour, like this, okay? So what about the needs? It's something that I have in my subconscious that is like, in German is Staubsauger. So how you say in English? The machine, vacuum cleaner, thank you, vacuum cleaner. Okay, so if I am here and I would like to, could you help me, one person? Can you come? Can you come? She likes that. She likes that. So come just quickly, very, very, very quickly, just to show one thing very important for the people. If you would like to help me, she'll love this. Come up, come up, come up. So the important thing is this. Stand here. Thank you very much. Your name is Nadine. An applause to Nadine. She's open for that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Nadine, for that. So let's say Gaston has needs valorization. Validation, thank you, validation. Because my father didn't saw me when I was a child and all my traumas. So, hey, I'm just looking in the life, someone who can validate me. Or, where is the validation? Victim. And suddenly I saw Nadine here standing beside me on the stage, and she's smiling. So, oh, she's smiling at me. Oh, she's smiling at me. Oh, that means that there is some kind of connection. Would you help me, Nadine? I buy the validation to her smile. Say, oh, she's smiling. So it means if she smiles, that I have value. Or it means that I am an important person, an important guy. Or I'm getting narration. And I think, oh, you know, Nadine is good waves. I love her, you know. We invite her always to the festival, please. Nadine always. But it's so that is cool, no? And what happened then if Nadine, from her side, because all of you have these things, she has a need, let's say, of protection, for example, you know, or to develop a relationship with the father, or I feel alone or abandoned, and suddenly she look at this guy, wow, 1.85 m, smiling, long hair from Argentinian. Ooh, he can protect me. Ooh. So Through these glasses, she's taking what she's needing. So everything is so happy and say, oh, Nadim, would you like to go to the waterfall? We go to the lake together. It's so beautiful to be here in the festival. Very cool. I tell you about Argentinian cool people, you know. And she say, oh, yes, 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 yes. I would like to listen more about it. But it's this. We are just giving us what our subconscious in the iceberg is looking for. Wake up. So then we start a relationship, very festival relationship, you know this everywhere. Very good. I think some of you knows that very good. Okay, I'm not going to say anybody. Okay. So the problem is that then my inner spirit, so we start the festival relationship, try to go to the left, to go to do something. Okay, could you like to go to the river? She say, no, I would like to walk in the woods. Oh, no, but the river is nice. No, but I love the woods. No, but my spirit is telling me going to the right. So then start the problems. The problems. Because if I go there, I have to disconnect from her. And she's go there, she's going to disconnect. So because I want to be connected, I accept it and say, okay, let's go to have a walk in the woods together. Stays here because I need to in the camera also. Put the camera big because we are explaining what's happening at home also. You are looking this, so it's important. You are smiling at home. Yes, I got you. Okay, so it's very important. You're laughing, but it's because it's true or not. So I go one time to the woods. Next midday, I want to go to the river again. She said, oh, no, I would like to go that direction, the camping over there. Say, oh, my God. Oh, again and again. I sacrifice myself again. And because of this, because of my need, I sacrifice myself and I do like this and I go with her. But inside of me, I say, 2 times I sacrifice. 1, 2. You are going to pay that. And I start the economy of I sacrifice myself. And the third day, the same situation, and say, I sacrificed already 2 times for you. It's your time that you show me your love for me. Or not. We don't use that? We use that. So I want to see your love. So actually, I want to see, I am extortion you. I want to manipulate you. I have this need that I don't realize yet. No, yet is English? Yet. I don't know which language I'm talking. Yet. So do that. Because otherwise, it's not going to work, this relationship for the festival anymore. And she say, hey, Gaston, you looks like a little child. No, no. I'm not a little child. I shall sacrifice twice for you. So it's your turn. So I felt in this loop of unconsciousness. So if Gaston go to the conference of the other Gaston, he learns to take the responsibility and say, okay, Nadine, I understand your spirit, your wish, you want to go to the other place. I take the responsibility of my need. This and I reconnect with myself. And I do this when I start doing this emotional integration. I accept. I have to be humble. It's very difficult to be humble. But I am still one part of me, not all of me. One little part of me, the little Gaston, it feels still alone or wants to be embraced from my mother or from some woman or taken care of or whatever, all this stuff that all of us we have. But I'm going to take care of myself. Thank you, Nadine. And I say, okay, but then when I go, Nadine say, oh no, but I need someone who is going to protect me in the woods. And I say, well, Nadine, I feel that this could be one of your needs. I can feel with you this need in order that you can integrate in your system. So you can behold in your system, I can behold in my system. And then we can share sometime together or not, but I'm taking the responsibility of my own emotion or needs. Do you understand till here? It is very, very important. Otherwise, we are manipulated. Not only relationships, fathers, our daughters or sons, or all kind of relationship, friendship. We are manipulating them because we are not ready to fill our needs. So it is important that that we understand how we can integrate them. Okay. So thank you, Nadine, for this beautiful relationship, 2 minutes relationships on the stage. I love it. An applause, an applause. Thank you very much, Nadine. Nadine, we love you. Yes, but it is very important, this. Okay, and once I realize my needs and I integrate them, then I am clear and I learn how to feel. I can recommend to you, do you know the 5 wounds of the soul? It's a French woman who wrote a book. Yes, Lise Bourbeau. And it's very important because they talk about all of us, we have 5 wounds. Rejection, abandon, humiliation, betrayal, and injustice. I felt this one. So I grow up thanks injustice. So all of us, we have this. I suggest to you, if you would like to go deeper, to buy her book. They have 2, 3 books about that. It's so good, very good. And also, if you would like to learn more about your mental patterns, I suggest something that helped me a lot to understand, because I love to feel in the body. For me, I don't need to understand what happened in my subconscious. But for people who are more mental and would like to have more information, there is a very nice book that I love it also. It's The Wisdom of the Enneagram. And they show it's a mix between psychology and spirituality. And they bring Gurdjieff also inside, and other beautiful people from Ross, Rees, and Hughes. Anyway, I don't remember the writers, but it's very important. And you can understand yourself if you do the test. And for me, it was very interesting that they wrote down all my thoughts. And I say, how these guys that they don't know me describe me so perfect. I am 7. I'm just working to be a healthy 7 in my life. So there is 9 different possibilities, and you can learn about yours, and also you can learn about your partner. And because the form that your partner is reacting in the relationship is also one of these 9 archetypes. Yes, thank you. Archetypes, so 9 archetypes. It's very, very good. I really enjoy this book. If you would like that, I send the information for you in my website, gastonbacchiani.com. There is a little bottom of WhatsApp. You click there, say, Gaston, I was in the conference. Could you send me the books? And I send you the names and everything. Very good. Okay, so you're right there. I got it in my cell phone. Okay, it's the way that I can share with you. What else? What's happened next? And then when I am clear enough, I start, Fabio, could you put the next? Thank you. Sharing clarity. Because I do like this. I did like this at the beginning. I work on myself, and then I'm more clear with more stability. Then I can start to share this alignment with other people. And I can feel with them when they feel this time. It's almost time. We have, okay. So you can share your clarity. So for me, what is important is that when we start, we have no space on us. So we feel like this, and we have no stabilization. And if I am with other people here, that it feels also like this, he say, oh, Gaston, could you support me? And he touches it, oh, don't touch me. I feel down because I have no base on myself. But if I start to integrate, I anchor. And when I anchor, I am just start to feel all these emotions in my system. My system start to understand how I can operate with all these things without collapsing. This is very important. And then I can be there for the other people. And then I can feel with them. I can feel with you. I can only feel with you if I already integrate this emotion, this note, this tong, tong, tong. Okay. So, and I would like to show with you when we start sharing clarity, and I know also here that there is people who wants to share. Should I share? Should I start sharing my clarity, my consciousness, whatever is your path? You can start sharing with more people. Where you are now, it's enough that you can start sharing your clarity, what you got till now, this understanding. And I would like to show with you these two little videos from Mexico that I was doing a conference over there, and we start feeling 500 people together. And we get in coherence together, and I explain this. Put the video just to, I show this because it's important that you trust yourself, that whatever is your path, you can be yourself and you can share with more people this consciousness, because all of us, we are bringing this change in the world together, each one in his own part. So click it quickly.
Lo más importante de esta experiencia de haberlo conocido es lo que transformó, cómo me hizo cambiar, me cambió mi vida de verdad.
Si tú sientes paz y expansión, la gente solo te va a pedir estar contigo.
Was for a company who invited the 500 best sellers that they have. And the owner of the company said, Gaston, I would like that you share the healing technology. It's very important that the people not only cells and all behind that. It's very important that they start to feel and understand what's going on inside of them. We can see the, oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Yes. Yes, continue, sorry.
Lo más importante.
Can you go forward? No, this is, okay, this is the second one. Go to the second one. I just, okay, I was explaining the same things that I was explaining here.
Es el regalo más grande que les puedo dar. Y por eso es que me encanta compartir esto que de verdad te hace crecer, te hace ser mejor persona, superarte y crecer.
Well, because I love dance, some people know that we finished dancing altogether. So it's but what I mean, thank you. What I mean with this is that we can feel together, we can be there for other people, and we can do it in coherence. It's not only one thing, that one person, because sometimes we feel so lonely. Nobody's feeling like me, poor me. You know, it's like we need to be open for that. So, and this is the end. And I have a little poem that I wrote that I love to share, because for me it's the essence of the feeling technology. If you go to the next, oh, there is no poem there. Oh, there is no poem. I forgot to put it here. So I'm sorry, you are not going to see the poem. I'm going to put it somewhere. To what? Read from my phone. Well, it's tomorrow. Yes, don't worry. Tomorrow I can read. Don't worry. Well, that's all. I wanted to finish with the poem because it's for me very important to be open for the other person. And well, that's all. This is we are going to go to the questions. And if you are interested on all this technology, I am going to do in France in September. Just put it here, the next workshop, 2 days, a weekend. I used to do 7 days, but this is the first one in French. I used to do it in English with translation. But if you are a French speaker and you want to come to France, you are welcome. We are doing in South France in the Cévennes, l'Aérium. It's a collective. 2 days workshop to go deeper. Well, that's all. If you have more, if you would like to have information, you go to gastonbacchiani.com. And yes, Solène. And you go to the WhatsApp, click and say, Gaston, could you send me information? I am happy to share with you the information for the next workshop. And I am also just for the next 7 days, I am preparing the list of interested people in English. I'm going to do it also in English. So is there any question, my dear friends?
Thank you so much, Gaston. Yeah, any questions from our audience here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you give him the, okay. Parla, in che lingua tu parla? In che lingua tu parla?
Translation
Italiano?
for
Parla in
Italian,
italiano? Io lo
but
capisco.
others don't know
You can
yet.
listen.
So we have someone to translate Italian?
I can
Florence?
translate. I can
Yeah.
translate. Okay. Okay. Merci for the translation.
Volevo riprendere il discorso della responsabilità, perché la applico anch'io in questo modo e mi ritrovo molto nel discorso che hai fatto.
In English, okay. About responsibility, he find himself a lot in what you're, I mean, all your talk, and especially about responsibility.
Yes.
Per lavoro, in futuro sempre di più, io mi occuperò di protezione e mi capita che nonostante io condivida questa cosa, ho a fianco a me persone che prendono decisioni stupide, pericolose, e
Momento.
Okay.
Sì, la translazione.
Okay.
Sì, molto.
In his work environment, he has some colleagues who take some absurd decision. Yeah, dangerous, even not only absurd, but also dangerous decisions.
Okay.
He has to.
Ma io non ho capito, tu parla di te o parla degli altri?
Of my work.
Okay.
For work, I have to protection other security.
Yes.
Okay.
I understand.
And sometimes some people make difficult or dangerous choice.
Yes.
And il lavoro sulla responsabilità che hai fatto
Sì.
tu posso farlo su di me, ma non sugli altri.
Ma cosa senti tu?
Okay. Attends.
Okay, he's saying,
Sì, sì, sì. Okay.
okay, so he's asking me, he's working in security and he has to take responsibility of other people. So the question is, you have to take the responsibility for yourself and for others. So what I understand, I am going to say what I understood. If you are working to take care of the healthy state of the other people, if you work in security, I don't know, in some place, you have to do your work. But when I'm saying taking the responsibility, is what I feel and how I react to the other person. So for me, it's very easy to say, it's your fault. It's your fault. I don't like her or I don't like him. Don't invite him anymore here. So I put the responsibility and I am a victim. What I invite you is that each time that I feel the contraction in my body and I'm going to react unconscious of just, because, oh, you say you hurt me. Yeah. Okay. We utilize bigger, you're laughing, but we start to escalate and escalate and escalate. And then we finish like boom, boom. So we need to understand all this escalation process before we need to take the responsibility of what I feel. I'm not sure if I answer your question. Don't laugh because all of us, we have the same issues. But you are laughing because it's happening also, no? It's you feel recognized.
I want.
Yes. Parla in italiano, tranquillo,
I ask you.
Yes.
I want to ask you that. Yeah. Volevo chiederti se avevi un consiglio per trovare un equilibrio tra il prendere la responsabilità e il cercare di far ragionare la persona di cui sei protettore per non... Per esempio, for example, for your example on the Bosco,
Sì.
no? Se, if the...
The lady goes to the...
Yeah.
Okay, so he's asking me about the responsibility of the other person. Okay, so we need to learn that we are not responsible of the emotions of the other person. We are not responsible. We are responsible for children's, yes, that we need to give them food and protection, but of the emotion of the other person, no. Our responsibility is how I can be clear enough to say, this is your... I'm not playing this game. I'm not going this, So it is important that if I am clear enough, I can say to the other person, I leave you with your process. I am here not to save you. I am here to be with you, to feel with you in the same body. Yes. It's okay? Okay. Thank you. Un'altra? Un'altra? Ancora? Sì.
So I
Ciao.
think we have a few questions here.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure it's okay that we go this long, but let's just continue with a couple more questions.
Yes,
You're okay with that?
I'm so happy.
Oh, perfect.
Question, clear question, go there.
Grazie Gaston. Volevo continuare un po' sulla domanda di Patrizio.
Sì.
Ma se tu capisci che la persona che hai davanti, no, può essere anche un figlio nel mio caso, sta facendo cose che lo danneggiano,
Sì.
sbagliate,
Sì.
in quel caso come ti regoli?
Sì, va bene. Yes. If the other person that I am with, I'm doing things not healthy for herself or himself, what should I do? Okay, in this case, see, if I talk in English, you understand? In this case, my question to you, what's your name? Donatella, is what I feel, Donatella, when I see this situation. Because this person is doing dangerous things, is this. For some people, could be dangerous. For other people, could be not dangerous. So there is something when you observe, when you interpret this situation that activates something in your body. My question to you, Donatella, is where do you feel some kind of contraction when you see this situation?
Funziona? Ho imparato ad essere tranquilla, diciamo, riguardo a questo, ad essere neutrale, a lasciar fare.
Sì.
Quindi non sento contrazioni adesso.
Okay. If you don't, she say, I don't feel any contraction in this moment. If you don't feel any contraction, we cannot do anything. If there is a contraction, we can feel it together and we can integrate. But if when you check and there is no signal here or here or here, is there some kind of contraction when you think about this story? Okay, if there is no, we don't need to understand and try to explain things. Yes, because otherwise we lose ourselves in our mind. What I invite you is there someone who is feeling something at the moment? Is something activated? That you say, Gaston, in this moment there is something activated in the system that I feel like this? Is there some emotion over there? Yes? You are shaking it out. Yes. Yes. And where? Yes. And where do you feel it? Lower back. So it's calibrating. It's moving. Perfect. It's moving. Perfect. So each of us have our own system of integration. Don't worry if it shakes. Don't worry all these body sensations. Thank you, Donatella, for your question. Okay, other question?
Another question on this side.
I just wanted to know if there is some emotion that we can feel together. Do you feel? So, okay, we go here and then we go there because it's a question. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Je peux parler en français?
Ouais.
Oui. Ce que tu as dit, ça a fait remonter quelque chose en moi par rapport à des demandes contradictoires de la part de quelqu'un qui réfléchit beaucoup. Et j'ai senti dans mon cerveau comme si c'était comme une éponge en train d'être pressée. Et là, c'était
Quelqu'un peut faire la traduction?
désagréable.
Tu peux
I can try to translate.
Yes.
What you said made me think about situation in which the other person was asking me contradictory things, asking me for this and then for the contrary in the same, and someone who is thinking a lot. And then I felt in my brain like something like it was a sponge that was being squeezed, and it was very désagréable. I don't know how you say this.
Yes.
Uncomfortable. Yes.
So what I would like to ask you is, what do you feel when this person is doing what he's doing or she's doing? And where do you feel?
I feel in my heart that I want to me défendre, argumenter et dire c'est pas juste, it's unfair.
Yes.
Mm.
So you feel the injustice.
Yes, that's it, exactly.
So we can feel together the injustice in the body. And everybody can connect how the same way that we did it with 500 people. You know, it's just there is someone playing the tone of injustice, tong, tong. And if you felt injustice, We can connect with her. We don't need to judge or try to resolve her problem. It's just we learn to feel, yes, and breathe. Very good. And I invite.
No, it's gone this way.
Okay, I invite you to do these things. Just open a little bit more. How you stay? Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes.
I keep it for you.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Just feel it. And we let this contraction here. So imagine the same person being contradicted as always. And what I would like to learn is how I can feel this injustice. This is my injustice, but I'm going to feel it in my body. And observe if the contraction is still there. And you can open.
What I feel is like my heart is doing weird movements. It's moving in a weird way, like it's jumping in my chest.
Yes, so we'll let the heart jump in. We just breathe and we allow the process. This electromagnetic field start to reconnect itself. We just feel it. You can breathe. Okay. How it feels.
Now, so the heart has stopped jumping.
Stop jumping.
Le cœur s'est calmé.
Okay.
Et j'ai senti comme une espèce de vague de quelque chose qui descendait vers les pieds et le calme est revenu.
Okay, so I felt something that was coming down to
the earth through my legs and the heart is now calm.
Calm. Okay, so with this little exercise, the next time that you meet personally to this person, you remember and you say, oh, the injustice is coming up. I know already. It's going to go to the heart. It's going to go down. I breathe. And you make inner space. And one day, you're going to have enough inner space. The person is going to keep doing his stuff, his confusion. If he's confused, or if he or she has a lot of needs, it's her problem. So we need to learn also to put our limits. This is something also very important to learn. If the person continue and that affects me a lot, I need to put a limit and say, sorry, in this moment, I have a contraction in my chest and my heart is bumping, boom, 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 so hard. So I need to go out to integrate. I'm taking the responsibility of what I am feeling in my physical body. And you go out, you can go to the bathroom or you can go to take a bath, a walk, and you recalibrate. And then you can come back to the person and say, I can feel that you are confused. If you would like to be open, you can. And if it is too much, you say, at the moment, I cannot integrate. But this person is giving you the opportunity to grow.
Yes.
You know? So
and
now you
work on my injustice one.
Injustice. Yes, injustice.
I read the book.
So I suggest to you, I started with injustice, and thanks that I go deeper, it changed the way I am nourishing now. So it's only your work going inside of it, because there is a lot of information for you in this injustice feeling.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Gaston.
You're welcome.
For this.
I have our friend from Belgium.
Yeah.
Welcome, Belgium. Ah, no? Oh, I understood. Ah, okay. Our friend that loves Belgium. And she's from? Somewhere in the world.
Earth.
Yeah, from the planet Earth. So.
I travel a lot and I've lived in different countries, and there's some place where there's no problem with emotion because I can just express like there's no problem, so it's not stuck in my body. And I'm a bit confused about those differences. I don't know if you have something to say about that.
Yes, yes. I can't say, I don't know the places that the people do that. And well, could be Latin America because we are also Italy, you know, very emotional. But for my experience, I share with you my experience. When I was feeling injustice, I was very angry. And I used to have therapies that I punch, boom, 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 you know, things. And one day I put the person on the bed who made me this injustice. So I took something with rubber and said, "Oh, you are there. Look at this." Bah, bah. So I start to give to this person. And in what moment this person disappeared, imaginary, you know, disappear, and appears my father. And I said, "Ah, my father, are you here? Ah, look at this. It's for you too." Bah, bah. So I take the same impulse just to give all I wanted to give to my father. And then my father disappears and appears God. "Ah, God, are you here? It's Anshastes. Look at for you are too, Papa." So I give all I had. My arm was like this. The poor God received all the hits that I give. And then I fall down in the ground like this. And then I woke up and everything was the same thing. I was relaxed for that moment. But the next day, the same person did the same thing, and I was again. I said, "What the hell?" So I put it out, and then I learned to put it inside. And when I put inside, some people say, "Well, but if you are put inside, you destroy yourself." You destroy yourself if you are not conscious, if you fight. But if you accept, you have to be humble and lovely. And this, in my case, this injustice, below the injustice, I had pain, a big pain that I didn't know that I had. And below the pain that I could see after feeling the injustice, the anger, then the pain. And below, there was a need that nobody explained to me, that there was a need in the root of all this process. And when I got the need, I said, "I want to feel it." And it was shaking and shaking and shaking. But all the electricity, the same as you, come in the system. So what I can share with you is we can do like and put it out, but I invite you just to feel it, but let it go inside the system. Get this electricity, utilize this power to expand your consciousness, to expand your system, and put these volts, mini volts inside the system, and they're, instead of putting out, they keep running inside the system. This is what I can share. You're welcome. Well,
thank you so much, Gaston.
yes.
I think we're going to wrap this up right now.
Thank you for your attention, for your smiling, for your regards, all the everything. Thank you for being there. I'm so happy to share all this. If you have any question about this, please write me in the language that you can, and I try to get the information and answer. Yes, Russian, no по-русски. No, по-русски. No, but Italian, French, German, yes, Spanish, of course, and English. So thank you very much, all of you. Tomorrow, if you would like, we can do a little exercise in the morning, at 8 in the morning, and the next day we do a meditation. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for all the translators also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Gaston. I know that probably all of you here, because we're at the Pranic World Festival, you can probably feel how powerful this practice is that he's sharing with us when we are doing this kind of practice of pranic living, or any other aspect of our lives where we're giving ourselves a bit of a challenge, this sharing clarity and emotional integration work is foundation for this kind of adventure in life. So thank you so much, Gaston. It's beautiful sharing. Thank you everyone for joining again for our last talk of the day. We have beautiful evening events happening tonight. Tal's gonna bring us into a beautiful movement practice and free dance. Danse libre. So thank you, everyone, and nourish yourselves in the best way that you know for yourself, and enjoy. At 8:30, we'll have some activities here in the main tent again. Thank you.
Thank you.